Good morning. What's mobbing? Hey, I want to thank y'all, man. Everybody that prayed for Paul. I got a friend Paul that's staying with us, and he had the symptoms of like a heart attack, basically, without actually having a heart attack. But they took him in the hospital, took care of him. He did stay the night. He's still there. He should come home today. But I want to thank everybody who prayed off the top, because, you know, prayer availed much, and I believe in the power of prayer. So thank y'all, man. With that said, though, let's get into today's devotion. September 28th devotion, John 3:16. For God so loved the world. Oh, I just want to stop right there. You know, most of us know the rest of this verse. If you don't, feel free to, you know, finish it out. It's one of probably the most popular verse in the Bible. But I just want to focus on this love, man, that God created us so he could love us, man. He's always been overflowing with love, compassion. And as his creation, all he ever wanted was for us to look back at him and recognize him and to love him the same. You know, I remember, you know, being a babe in my walk, and when I first started to even use the name Jesus, I was like scared to say his name. Like, even in conversations, I do anything, you know, as I'm talking, not to actually speak his name. And it's weird, because it was almost like I was ashamed of it. But, you know, I just thank God that as we walk into faith, we walk into more faith, if you know what I mean. And so, you know, I just want to put this out there, man. You have to decide. You have to make a choice and decide to believe in God. You know, to be human is to be sinful. The flesh is sinful, the carnal nature of it. But think about redemption. Excuse me. Think about redemption. As deep as you know that your sin goes, as if you're honest with yourself, as deep as you know that the sin drives in your life, whatever sin that might be, how far it penetrates the carnal nature that we have, that God would not only create us, but create a plan, the only plan that could get us out of that wretched state. You know what I mean? Like, I just be amazed at it, man, because I know how I used to think. I know how I used to be. And if you're like me and you try to be honest and open and really, you know, peel back the layers of that onion and really figure out who you are and what makes you tick, for me, it's amazing that he took me away from some of my old thinking. And the proof of that is in the believer's redemption. I mean, what he's done, the transformational power that God has, and all he wants us to do is like look back and acknowledge him, and understand our need for him, and understand that he created us. You know, so I ask today that you just take a minute in your own way, just turn to God, tell him you love him, tell him how you need him. His only requirement is that you acknowledge him. And by acknowledging him, that's like the only way we can get those attributes that we can like upgrade those features. You feel me? It's the only way that we can know him intimately enough to receive the truth from him, and then be able to apply it to our lives, man. He gave his only begotten son. He loved the world that much so that he could gain you and me. So it gets no deeper, man. So just give thanks today and know that we were created of love, from love, by love, and we should return to love. Bless y'all. Have a great day. My Abba.